morning, soul family. Last time I saw you, said you want to keep it light. Trying to tell you, I'm not trying to change your mind. Last time I saw you, I said, what's up? You pushed on through. It's over, it's over. Interesting. Look at that little snowy egret. There's our animal messenger. We haven't had animal messengers for a while. See him standing down there on the railing? Snowy egret is also, here, let me turn this radio off. Weird dreams. How'd you guys do last night? Solar eclipse. I didn't see any eclipse. I saw the full moon. I put all of my crystals out. It took me forever to get everything outside. And definitely asked to let go of what was no longer in my highest good. So I'm curious to see what shows up today in today's reading. Everything's been rearranged in different ways. I'm looking at my hands and I'm thinking, you got too much jewelry on, girl. Why do you have so much jewelry on? You know, I feel like I would remove this one and this one. No, like, I don't know, my mom's ring. I feel like I don't know. If I get my turquoise back, I could let go of these. That must mean something. All right, we got some decks because I got a question. I got a couple questions, actually. So what we're going to choose from today are these 4 items. You can do Zodiac. If you're going to do Zodiac, I've already seen what it should be. Water, air, fire, earth. How interesting. That's not what I actually thought. Water, air, fire, earth. And you know what? That's weird because I was not going to say that. I was going to say, this is mine. I'm the mermaid. I'm the mermaid, and the scepter should be mine. So you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my mind, and I'm going to title it this way. Fire. Water. Air, earth. Fire, water, air, earth. Fire, water, air, earth. Fire, water, air, earth. That's how I'm looking at it. These two are a couple. These two are their counterparts. As in, this one goes with this one goes with this one. So otherwise, you can choose whatever you want to choose. I'm going to put our camera down as I get our decks together. I want to try and not do as many cards. You know, I always say that. Wonder if that'll happen. So the snowy egret. The snowy egret is in the same family as the heron and the crane. So these are the ones that are the masters of all, you know, no, you know what? That's cool. I think they actually are. They call them the jack of all trades, masters of none, but I think that they're masters of everything. I think they're incredibly intelligent because the crane people are the awakened people. I think they can master anything they set their mind to. That's what I believe. But they are definitely the ones who see an opportunity when no one else does. They know how to jump on the opportunity. They know how to make the best of the opportunity. They're the ones that other people underestimate, like the underestimated sparrows. They're the ones that people think they're flighty or they're weird or they're, and I say, or eccentric, right? I say we're unique, eccentric, and brilliant. They don't care about dancing to the beat of another's drum. They don't care about the Joneses and keeping up with the Joneses. They're not interested in the Kardashians. They don't give a shit about that ostentatious, phony, fake lifestyle. They just don't. They are fantastic. They're in the light. I like them a lot. So, yeah, dreams last night. Trippy. One of my dreams I didn't even bother writing down. I'm just like, nope. I'm not even looking at you. I saw who I saw there, and I was just like, what are you doing here? You know? It was interesting, because I don't think it was me, as usual, because the person that they showed me was definitely someone who would not have been in the location where I saw this person. And the person, whoever I was chasing after them. And that person was not happy with them. So what's interesting to me is the person that they showed me as somebody who was like a karmic of mine or somebody that I was interested in. It almost looks as though it was me. It looks as though it was me that was walking away from someone. Like, peace out. Isn't that weird? We'll see. And then the other dream, somebody was saying, you think she knows who I am? And they're like, nope. And they're like, good, because I want to surprise her. I want to surprise her. So, here's your surprise. I saw that. Oh, that one's nice. I just say that was nice because one of the cards that we got was in the upright. I didn't see the card, but I can tell by the star on the outside of it that it's in the upright. Ooh, that's interesting too. That gave me a message. Somebody that I was looking at thinking they were the star, and I realized it's me. And I don't mean like movie star, I just mean the star from the stars. Also, message. Right now, if you are feeling uncomfortable about something, if you're feeling unsure about something, don't do it. I got that message this morning. I signed a contract, and it has nothing to do with me not trusting the person I signed with. It's just the time period. And the fact that, remember I said, it said to continue moving forward on something that you had already begun. But anything that you feel uncomfortable, there's a reason you're feeling uncomfortable, and you need to look at that. You can't ignore that. So I spoke to my partner and I said, you know, we need to make sure there's an escape clause in this contract. Any contract that you go to sign, make sure that there's an escape clause in it, especially if you're doing something now. We don't want to do things around Mercury retrograde. We just don't. But we had already started this. I'm getting that there's somebody that you're already uncomfortable with. And I am going to tell you that I was shown that it's a Leo and it's a Leo. And you're not comfortable with this person. So you're supposed to, if you're uncomfortable, stop. You know. You know. And anytime where I feel unsure about something, I have to hesitate and look at why. And then I was shown right away this morning, don't sign a contract. Don't sign it. And I thought, August 16th is when it goes direct. So it might be best to put it off until then. Or as I said, make sure if you've already started this project that you have an escape clause in that contract. That you can walk away free and clear with what is yours if you choose. Correct for neutrality on all levels. I'm shuffling these little healing angel cards because we seem to get them repetitively, right? So I'm shuffling them again and again and again and again. So hopefully we won't. All right, here we go. And I'm going to split them in the middle of the deck. Maybe and then flip them around, and maybe that'll give us something a little bit different. Because there are so many cards in this deck, and for some reason, we continue to get the same cards. So, I guess, you know, think about that. There's so many decks in the world, there's so many fish in the world, and you keep getting the same ones. Why? Right? You keep being drawn back to the same ones because that's where you're meant to be, or that's what you're meant to look at. So, if we get the same messages again, you guys, be very, 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 very certain Spirit knows what it's doing. All right, so at 8 minutes and 55 seconds in, we're ready to rock. I like that. I like that a lot. We're going to start with Mermaid Scepter. And this Mermaid Scepter was outside charging because it's covered in crystals. See the emerald? Emerald is important to me right now. And the seed pearls of wisdom. There's the amethyst. There's a clear quartz. Actually, that's rose quartz right there. There is another clear quartz charger. This is a special one. I have to have this one checked. That's not just clear quartz. That's something special. There is a green citrine or apatite right here. Where else? There is a amethyst. And look at that one. I want to say yellow citrine, but God, that's awfully yellow. I'm gonna look this up. So we're gonna put this down right here. Actually, let's put it this way so that the crystal's charging towards us. And the first This is fire people? No, this is water people. Or whatever you chose, right? And I just want to check something really quick. Hold on. I want to see. You know what this stone might be? It's very orange. I was going to say apricot agate, but it's not. Orange crystal. I mean, it's really orange. I haven't actually seen a crystal that orange. Orange is like not my favorite color, you know? So carnelian is an orange colored chalcedony. Can carnelian be that orange? How interesting. We keep talking about carnelian. It can be calcite. I want to look and see images that have a crystal that's that orange, because I haven't seen carnelian that orange. It could be gold. It could be golden topaz. Let me see. Let's find one that's that orange. It's kind of like a. I mean, it looks like a piece of orange, doesn't it? Literally, and it's smooth. It's smooth. That's another thing. It's smooth. It's not rough. So, because we need to know what this is, because it's working with our sacral chakra, the seat of sexual energy and creativity, which is, we're talking about contracts, right? And we were talking about important contracts coming into our lives a while back. I'm looking. I just want to get as close as I can to this particular crystal. It clearly has something to do with our message. If it was oranger, like a more reddish orange, I would say yes, it's carnelian. But I feel like it's more like this. What is this? Cam's crystal. The hell is that? Calcite. Calcite. All right. Oops, sorry guys. So calcite. I'm thinking it's calcite. So you know what? Yesterday when we talked about the septarian nodule, was it yesterday or the day before? And it was kind of like a yellow, right? The yellow is calcite, and I didn't bring it up. So I want to talk about calcite. Anyway, so this is probably why Spirit brought it back up for us today. So, and I want to do orange. I want to specify orange calcite, since we're talking about contracts. All right. So, yeah, that's what this is. So it's a healing stone. Oh my gosh, and right now I'm getting prickles in my right finger, my left hand. And this is definitely coming from the dark side, from the night side, because I'm thinking this way at this moment about this. And check it out, here comes our second totem, hummingbird. You will accomplish what might seem impossible to yourself and others. Okay, so it's powered by the sun, divine masculine forward movement. It's energizing, it's healing. It is it's a stone for people who want to break out from old patterns or overcome shyness. Ooh. And I was going to give this to the water sign. Interesting. Okay, so helping you break out and overcome shyness. It cleanses clearly your sacral chakra. I mean, clearly, because it's orange. Your root chakra as well, because it's going to be down, you know, the lower extremities. It's about sexuality. It's about getting positive energy moving through your body, especially your creativity and your sexuality. It's funny, I was dreaming last night thinking about sexual dysfunction, about people that have had surgery, say cancer surgery, or any type of issues where they've had to have they have sexual dysfunction. And what would you do? Would you be with somebody who had to have surgery because of a liver problem or an organ failure of some sort, or cancer of some sort, and they had to have a bag, an ostomy bag, if you've ever known about that? Would you not be with someone because of that? Would you? And then I thought about somebody who would have had that happen and push the person away that they love because they're ashamed of it or embarrassed of it or worried that that was going to cause a problem. And I thought, wow, are there people that really love that little? You know, I don't care what physically happened to you. Unconditional love is unconditional love. That would not be a problem for me. And I would be very hurt if someone pushed me away for that reason. So that came up for a reason, because of sexuality. It's definitely all about sexuality and creativity. It's got energizing and cleansing properties. It's ones who are, if you're looking for new motivation as far as your creativity, like it doesn't have to be literally physical. It could be a mental thing that your sexuality is affected because of shyness or feeling like you wouldn't be accepted if someone knew certain things about you, right? Think about that. So it helps you if you've got ongoing problems in order for you to find solutions and get things moving, encouraging you to look at things in a positive light. It encourages playfulness, lightheartedness, confidence, inspiration, creative fire, clearly because it all has to do with the stone. But the one major thing, to break out of old patterns or overcome shyness. I knew this came up for a reason. That dragon's eye was completely calcite wrapped around the other sea sediment and the other parts of the stone, and I just didn't bring that up yesterday, and it really was meant to be brought up, so that had to come up right now. All right, Circus of Love. And the first thing I notice is the ladybug. And I know that you're like, that's not a ladybug, and no, it's not, it's a ruby. And remember how ruby came up yesterday? And I said, I kept saying ruby, but I knew it wasn't a ruby I was looking at. I was looking at a carnelian, but today we're looking at rubies. But I see a ladybug. Oh, 1, 2, and I only saw the one right here. Isn't that interesting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ladybugs. So ladybug totem is going to come up as well as the ruby. The ruby, the diamond, the emerald, the sapphire, they are all of the same hardness. The diamond is, of course, the hardest, but the emerald, the sapphire, and the ruby are almost as hard. And the ruby, of course, is the love stone. And anything to do with the heart, anything to do with love, anything to do with the blood. It's very, very precious. It can come from a dark color to a lighter color. It is a noble stone. I love that word, nobility. People wear it as an amulet to ward off danger, keep your body safe, to banish sadness and silly thoughts, to drive away dreams that are unpleasant, to restrain lust or to resolve disputes, because you think about anger or passion, anything to do with anger or passion, this would work with, right? It's harmonious to the second, only second to the diamond. Harmonious stone, love stone. Emotional healing helps you to allow loving energy, even though you've maybe been through a very difficult time as far as love is concerned. Helps bring up the anger or the negative energy so you can transmute it to something different, which is what we did last night on the full moon, hopefully. Helps you stop being a martyr, choosing not to be a martyr, not to dwell in a place of unhappiness or suffering or distress, encouraging a more positive, courageous state of mind. So it's, you know, when you think about a ruby, it's like, come on, you're powerful. You wear this ruby, you wear this stone. This is a stone of power, passion, self-love, forward movement, confidence. Fuck all of that, you know, I'm a martyr. Screw that. I'm moving forward. Whatever's happened to me in the past, I've learned my lessons. I'm not going to be held back for that. This is a stone that steps up for protecting another's character. Anyone who's threatened, whether this is the stone you would wear because you're the one who's the fighter for the underdog. If you have a distorted view of yourself or of anyone else, this will help you. If you have fears of feeling unloved or unworthy or ugly, or if you hold excessive weight and you want to release it, this is all about releasing destructive energy and bringing self-love. And I like it, how it vibrates to the base chakra, because it's about standing on your feet, manifesting your desires. It activates your kundalini. It brings you into your power. This is about strengthening your backbone. I like it. I like it a lot. And the ladybug talks about wishes fulfilled. And I like the ladybug. It usually, when you look at the spots on the ladybug, it tells you how many wishes are going to be fulfilled. In these ones, it's a little too difficult. I see 2 on each. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 1, 2, 3. So I don't know. They're not clear enough. I don't think it's really fair. They're not really clear enough that I could say. But generally, if you see a ladybug, look at the color, the spots on their back, and that's going to tell you how many wishes of yours are going to get fulfilled. So right now, the primary message from Ladybug is close your eyes, make a wish, because it's time that you got your wishes fulfilled. So what's your wish? Close your eyes right now. All right, I got mine done. The next message is they want you to make sure that the little details don't take over the larger picture. It's about seeing the large picture. Don't get stuck in the details. So that could be a message to me about this contract. I mean, I'd already moved forward with it, right? We weren't in the middle of putting something together. We were already moving forward. We were just hadn't wrapped it up. So that might be a message. I'm still asking though. I'm asking on behalf of myself and Sandy, because I want us both to be protected. And I want this project to go well. It also talks about old weights and habits of debt, you know, if you've been in debt, being lifted from you and from your life. So this is like, hell yeah, if one of the wishes you made was about financial support, well, there you go. It also is saying that this is definitely a positive time in your life where your wishes begin to be fulfilled. And all the worries start to go away and happiness is around the corner. They don't want you to go too fast, you know, to push things. Allow things to flow, which is what we got yesterday, right? Everything comes in the course of time. All wishes come true at their natural pace. And also, they want you to, since they're a symbol of happiness, hope, and wishes fulfilled, she's telling you to right now, you need to leave your worries behind because there's new happiness on the way, right? Don't be scared of your own truth. Protect your truth and know that it's yours to honor. I like this. This is nice. It's nice to have that information come forward. Now, the fact that we were talking about money and financial concerns, the fact that there are 6 of them, that means don't be so focused on the material world. Keep your eyes focused on spirit, and everything you need will be brought to you. Trust in that. And the last specific message from Ladybug says, everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. So the Ladybug and the Ruby, this is about love and good things and wishes and freaking awesome. The fact that the carnelian works with the... Why am I don't stutter. This is weird and I say this to you guys all the time. But clearly somebody I'm with, connected to, stutters. Or has issues with that. Sorry, just took a swig of my chia water, and there's a lot of chias in it. It swelled up overnight, the chia seeds. The carnelian and the ruby work together both with sexual energy and creativity. So I like that. That all came together well. So it's Circus of Love. Clearly we've been talking about love and passion. We've been talking about our sexual energy. Clearly, we all want love. Love is the prize. Right? But you gotta be in the game of love to win it. And that's why we got the crystals that we did that came forward. So this is about stop getting in your way of your love. I'm looking at the number 35, which brings us to the number 8 again. Infinity. Infinitely supplied. Hold on to that thought. So right now, Spirit's telling you, stop pushing a love away. Forget the excuses. Open your heart. I should have left this one with the water sign. Really, seriously, it's about... I wrote a song when I was in Sturgeon Bay. I used to have to write 3 songs a week for, what was it called? For Writer's Night. And I didn't know how to play a musical instrument, so I had to sing all my songs a cappella. But you had to do 3 a week, and this was new for me, right? So one of the songs I wrote, I'm gonna find it. It's called Cupid. And it's about, I'm laughing at myself actually, because some of the words, some of the songs that I wrote were really wordy and, very lengthy. And some of them were very, very simple. And I think about it now, and sometimes the simplest ones are are the most special, right? So what do I want to find? Actions. Select videos. Okay, hold on. Search. Wow. They're making things difficult for me. Because it's Mercury retrograde. Well, it's called Cupid. Cupid's come around my little old town. Right? Shooting an arrow. I'll post it later. It's cute, actually. And that's what's going on here. Because this love circus, it's rolling around to your hometown. Your soul town. And right now it's about time to be swept off your feet. Ooh, like it. Love can come to us in a lot of different ways. It doesn't have to be sexual love, although I want that. Love is the power, the creative power that makes us do anything. You know, what won't a woman do for love? She'll move across the country for her love, right? She will. Love sweeps us up, and we'll do all kinds of things for love. It's who we are. It's what we're made from. It's why we're here. We are. We want to love and love the world, love the animals, love each other. This love movement is sweeping through the whole planet. That's what's going to save this world is love. Love heals everything. Fear, worry, doubt, anxiety, anger. So sometimes we feel like this love is so close to us that we're literally swimming around in its energy. What a beautiful feeling. And other times you can't remember what it feels like to be loved. Or maybe you don't feel like you've ever felt loved. But Spirit says maybe that's because you've been looking for love in all the wrong places. It's time to go looking for love within ourselves. We have to love ourselves first. If we don't love ourselves, we're not going to be able to find love or understand it or recognize true love. Because when I'm thinking of the song by Halsey, and it's about this guy about this girl actually, I don't know who it was, who meets another one and says, yeah, it was a guy. He met this trust fund baby. And she says, I like that you're broken like me. We can be lonely together. And because he felt broken, he allowed himself to be drawn to this trust fund baby who used him and who was broken, and she was a disaster. And they both sunk down into this pit. She didn't know what love was. He felt broken and didn't feel loving about himself, and so he let himself be drawn into this dysfunctional relationship. It was horrible. Right? So because that person didn't have love for themselves. So when we find love for ourselves and we recognize, you can't help me, right? Your love won't save me. I need to love me first. I need to know that I love myself enough that I can stand on my own. I don't look for someone else. Like I said, I don't love him because I need him. I need him because I love him. There's a difference. Those people were needy. They were both needy and they were dysfunctional. That was definitely a karmic lesson. So when we love and we know how to love and we send love out and we feel love for ourselves, we draw love into our lives. That's what's going on. So when your heart pulls you somewhere, and I don't mean going there because you want to fill a hole because you're needy. I mean when you feel drawn by your heart somewhere, go there. That's where your heart needs to go. Let your mind relax. Don't let your monkey mind. Remember what the ladybug said? Don't get stuck in the little things. Look at the big picture. How are you feeling? Don't try to understand it. That falling in love, it's called falling because you're not jumping, you're falling. Allow yourself to fall. Don't try to control it. The process of falling in love with yourself, with your passion, with your project, with another person, all of it. We shouldn't try and control that. And if you do truly fall in love, your mind won't control it. Remember yesterday I said on my heart side, I said when I started the reading, I don't like the way the deck is stacked. It was all stacked. Weird, right? And then we watched the reading and everything was pulling to the right. Even though my heart side was to the left. But I was pulling to the right. Why? I was drawn to the right. Now, isn't that a little bit of a paradox? Isn't that like, what? You just said follow your heart. I was following my heart. My heart was pulling me to the right. And sometimes it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, right? Well, why am I getting prickles on my right side? Why am I being drawn there? Isn't that a karmic thing? Isn't that something I should pay attention to? No, because you know what? My heart was pulling me there. Everything I wanted was there. So it may not look right to other people, and it may not even be understandable to us logically, because it isn't. And it shouldn't be understood logically. We need to allow ourselves to be swept away by our heart. When your heart keeps going somewhere, don't allow it to turn blue by ignoring it and let it swing in the wind. That heart is blue. It's hanging out there to dry. Follow what you love. Go after what you love. And I'm thinking about my project. I'm not going to worry that it's Mercury retrograde. I love what we're doing. I don't want to get caught up in the little details. I love what we're doing. It's beautiful. I'm excited about it. So if I feel good about it, I don't care what Mercury retrograde is telling me. Mercury retrograde says be careful. Pay attention. Well, so far, there's no red flags between her and I, right? So our heart has its own wisdom, its own intelligence. Listen to the CIA of your heart. Understand what's unhealthy and what's an obsession. Something that causes pain to yourself. Go for something that feels like something you're so willing to devote yourself to. Something, an unconditional, like I was talking about the person that I love. If you had some kind of a surgery or had some kind of a sexual dysfunction that you weren't able to function normally, or you had some kind of an ostomy bag, or who knows what it is. Am I going to stop that from being with the person that I love? Fuck no. I unconditionally love. And somebody else might think, wow, because I posted it, this man, he went into a coma, and then he was in a wheelchair. He couldn't move forward. And they weren't married even. They weren't even engaged. They got engaged after. And she stayed with him. That's just the love of her life. I got chills all over my body again. You think I'm going to walk away from the love of my life because he's got an issue? No. That would be very conditional love, wouldn't it? So, Spirit's asking us to trust what your heart feels. What moves your heart? What makes your heart beat? I know what makes my heart beat. And it's chaotic. And it's strange, and sometimes it's scary. But it's wonderful. This is a love circus. My life's a circus. So maybe you feel like that. But so what? Why not be? Look at the circus that it is. It's just surrounded, completely surrounded, this blue-eyed court jester. She's the fool. She's the Aries. This is perfect. She takes a leap of faith. And she's covered in love and passion, and she's allowing it to rule her heart and her eyes. Yeah, she is. So if you've been struggling right now, thinking about your heart and the things that are going on with your heart, recognize that love is about to show up and be a lot more vibrant and upfront and present in your life. A lot of exciting, wonderful things, maybe very unusual, very unconventional things. It might be a love affair with a person that's about to deepen. Maybe you're supposed to allow yourself right now to be swept off your feet. Yeah! I'm ready for that. I am so ready. I've been calling this in. So put our hands over the center of our chest, near our heart. Feel and visualize. Let's do this. I like visualizing. Let's pretend that there's a golden light beneath our hands. I say let's pretend there's a rose pink light. But we can use the golden light of the sacral chakra too. So we're going to use all three. We're going to use the ruby, the carnelian, the calcite, and the rose quartz. All of those. Sacral chakra and seat of sexual energy and love stones. We're going to bring those all in. We're going to feel all of those colors swirling around, vibrating. Vibrating. All within our chakras. Swirling around and around and around. And now can you see it shooting out like a spider's web? Poosh! All the way around you. Outside. Throw your arms out. Out. Wide. Out. Off the ends of your fingers. Shoots those feelings of love. It's going to go out into the universe and it's going to bounce back. Because when we throw anything out, it comes back, right? Boomerang of love. We're going to throw it out all the way around us. You know what I want to do? I want to do this with you guys. Okay. Watch my hands. We're going to spin. Woo! We're going to send it out. Shooting it out. Vibrant love. Passionate, sexual, creative love. Shoot it all the way out. And let's go all the way back around. Oh, I'm going to get dizzy. Woo-hoo! Look at my walls. They're the color of passion. And then what? And then we go like this and we say, yes, yes, take it back. Bring it back, baby. I want it. I accept it. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. Feel that embrace. Let it wrap around you. Oh my God, I'm in a rush right now. I'm spinning for one thing. My solar plexus is literally spinning. And so is my heart chakra. So here's an affirmation for us. I love to love, and the universe loves me unconditionally. And you know what's a trip? The artwork on this particular card. Do you know what the person has named this art? I love it. Scarlet. I've spent my whole life feeling like Scarlett O'Hara with a big freaking A on the back. I have. And I don't know, and it's weird because I've never committed adultery, so why would I have to have an A on the back? So I've never cheated on anybody in my entire life, not even in my mind. So why did I say that? What would A stand for? I have to think about that. I know that they would put a scarlet letter, which would be adultery, right? But that wasn't me, so why did I say that? Maybe I was just thinking about them. I just felt like I had a big scarlet letter on my back. You know what the scarlet letter on my back was? It was a D for divorce, because I felt so humiliated that I'd been married and divorced. There were reasons for all of it, and it's not what anybody thinks, and it doesn't even matter, but it mattered to me. Look at the waves coming towards us. I like these ones. The waves on the water today, those are happy waves. They're big, smooth, rolling waves. That's love coming towards us. And I say, frickin' heck yeah. Woo! Okay, come on, zoom out. All right. Let's step it up, Sherry. You're going too quick. Going too quick. Oh, look at this. This is a dove bringing you that love. They're like, are you ready for it? Take a bite of that love apple. And I said, hell yeah. I'm ready to go into that forest, right through the center of that divine masculine. Can you see the new moon and the sun together? I'm seeing all kinds of new things in this card as I read this card. This is awesome. Awesome. Okay, first of all, here's the eclipse, right? Full moon with the eclipse. Now I see this divine masculine and the new moon, the wish, and this one is bringing you your wish. And I said, I'm going right through the center of that vortex, the vortex of love, and this is a love apple, ruby red. Yes, it is. I'm going right through the center of it, and this dove says, let's come, the dove of peace, the dove of prophecy, soulmate relationships. Oh my God, my heart is pumping. I can't tell you, it's pumping. The bear! I love the bear! Okay, the bear stands for the state of California. It does. The bear is the one that goes into meditation, into introspection. Here you are inside thinking. You're in Mother Earth, all wrapped around, and look at the love, the flowers. Right there. You're in a beautiful space, having a little nap, but you're not really having a nap, you're just thinking. Right? And the bear does go in for quite a long time. Remember, they take in all their food, then they go in and they hibernate, and they live off of what they've already got. So everything you already have your information within you. Look at the rose, the pink color on the hill. Can you see that? She's wrapped in love and healing. I love it. I love where she's at. I love it. I love it. I love it. So Spirit's telling you right now, go to that beautiful, soft place. Look at the colors of the crystals in front of you right now. Beautiful, soft, healing energy. A place of calm. Into your dreams. Go inside your heart. Understand that you need to pay attention to what your heart is telling you at this time. Be quiet. Listen to what Spirit's saying to you. Listen to what your higher self and your heart. Listen to what your heart is saying to you. And then allow it to awaken and come out new. A healing has taken place. I love this. I love this. This is beautiful. Thank you. Blue Angel. Okay, you guys. You heard me shuffle a gazillion times. But who keeps coming back again and again? Archangel Michael. I'm here by your side. I'm all around you and will forever protect you. Remember this whenever you feel fearful. I love you. All is well. He comes back because he never leaves us. I gotta tell you, there's gotta be 75 cards in this deck, and we get that one constantly. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I work with him every day. I love him. At 39 minutes, we go to Hold On to Your Dreams. I love this. This is Moss Landing. Look at the Muscovite mica right here. And this stone, I picked this up when I was in Idlewild, and oh, my heart's breaking right now. My mountain's on fire. Somebody set the fire. 5 different fires. My animals are displaced. They don't have their home. They're scared. My beautiful, beautiful sanctuary. It's the only place I had around here. God, I thought about that just now. I'm sorry. So would you guys all please pray that they get that fire under control, because yes, there's homes that are threatened, but not too many. It's mostly the wild animals. And it's a beautiful area. It's been completely decimated. The lake area, the camping area, it's completely burned away. It's going to be years before it can grow back. I saw this in a dream. I know this time period is now the great wave that's building, because while that great wave was building at the beach, there was a fire sweeping through this valley, and that's what's going on. Please pray for them. I don't know if I can go up there this Sunday for our reading. That's where I was going to go. All the animals, they get confused, you know. They get turned around. Please help that they're guided home safely. And I know how this resonates with something else I'm asking as well. Please don't allow him to get turned around in fear and go the wrong way. Please guide him safely home. So here, the dragonfly tells you to hold on to your dreams. This is muscovite mica and granite. It was literally handed to me from the mountain in Idlewild. I'm so glad I have this. And we have this, I believe that this is serpentine. I'm trying to think of what these crystals are, but the dragonfly wants you to remember your dreams, pay attention to your dreams. They're valid. I know what I was told last night. I want to surprise her. Do you think she knows? No. And look at, there you're back again, hummingbird. Do pay attention to your dreams. They have messages for you. Don't get scared by your dreams, but pay attention. If you don't understand them, don't get all freaked out. Just let them go, and whatever you don't understand will be brought back to you so that you do. I used to drive myself crazy trying to figure out what my dreams meant. And this is called, this particular crystal, let me look at it closely. No, it's not that one. It is possibly, it's pre-night. So this is about helping you meditate. Well, clearly it's the color of the heart chakra and healing. So this is promoting calm, peaceful energy. And we just talked about meditation with the bear. And it's about dreaming. And this is about dreaming. And I didn't know when I put these together that that's what this was about. It helps your dreams and helps you remember them. Promoting a calm, beautiful energy. So that's perfect that they came together that way. And then this other stone. What is this other stone? Why did I choose it? To me, this looks like ocean jasper. I said that I was wearing an ocean jasper necklace the other day, and it wasn't. It was Botswana agate. I don't know why I said ocean jasper. Because it's probably important to me. And I'm pretty certain that this is ocean jasper. So let me just make sure. Yes, it is. Ha! And that's why, here, let me show you. With the dragon's eye, the septarian nodule that we spoke about yesterday, there's ocean sediment, and this is the seaweed, and this is the calcite. And I was thinking about this just now. You see the sediment in there. That's the same that's in the dragon's eye nodule. So what this does is it removes energy blocks in your body, and it balances and clears all of your chakras. And this is a very healing crystal to people that are highly focused on something. So if you are an overanalyzer, that's why it's good for me. The dragonfly is literally sitting on that, telling you to relax. And it helps to give you energy. Those are just some of the things of the ocean jasper. If you look closely, I'll show you the one that I have. You can see the sand in it. Isn't that cool? I think that's really super cool. So we're going to go on to the cards, and we'll see if there's anything else that needs to come out about ocean jasper for us. High Priestess of Fire. Here we are, fire signs. And the number 5, a significant change is taking place in your life at this time. Always for the better. Good idea to call upon Spirit for help with these changes. Now this might represent the High Priestess coming into your life. She is a goddess of creativity and passion, and we've been talking about that. So when she arrives, she's telling you, you've got the ability to create your own reality. And you can choose how you channel your energy, your creative fire, your love, your passion. How are you going to focus that? If you're bored, which is interesting because Ocean Jasper helps you if you're feeling bored, right? It gives you more of that creative spark and that peppier energy. She's going to help you get away from the boredom. She's going to release you from that. You got to be careful too, though, with us fire people, because just like the fires that are burning in the mountains right now, be careful that you don't allow those fires to burn out of control, right? And burn yourself out. They can get out of control. They can cause us to do negative things, just like the wildfire there. It's out of control right now. It's doing very negative things. Be careful with your tongue. Be careful with what you, like, especially right now, we've got Mars in retrograde. I mean, Mars, and we've got the solar eclipse and the full moon was in Leo. I mean, we've got fire signs all over the place that are, and we're in retrograde. I mean, come on, woo! So we got to be careful. Right now, we want to spend our creative energy properly, but not impulsively. We need to focus where it goes. Use the light that we have in a wise way, in a positive, creative way. So I'm thinking about the fire burning out of control on that mountain. When the great wave comes, go to the mountain. Don't allow that mountain to get out of control. Go to it with love. Go to it with passion. So if you're feeling a little bored or down or frumpy or frenetic, think about the Ocean Jasper. It's going to help you release negative feelings, help you be more optimistic. We'll work with these two together. I find this interesting, how this is fire and water, but they're working together. Isn't that neat? Oh, I'm an Aries and a Pisces moon, so yeah, it's very cool. So let's talk about both of them. The Ocean Jasper gives you a feeling of peace. Now you want energy to be moving forward, but if you're stressed out about something, the Ocean Jasper will balance out and help you let go of anything that, like a burden or anything that's causing issues in your life. It's gentle. So you've got balance here. So the Ocean Jasper will balance out the fire. It's like my twin and I. You know, he's Pisces, I'm Aries, but I'm curious what his rising sign is, like his moon sign. Wouldn't be surprised if it's an earth sign, because he's very stable. But this is definitely talking about renewal. This, holding on to your dreams. So we've got two elements happening here, but we need to honor them both. And that's what's going out. This is about coping with change, being of service to ones, naturally tuning into nature, connecting with nature, bringing peace into your surroundings. Anything you can think of with the ocean. So the Ocean Jasper here is helping us temper this fire so that it doesn't rage out of control, right? So that we are able to productively use the energy that we have. Any harmful thoughts, any jealousy, any anger, this will calm that down. This will soothe the nerves. It is a good stone for meditation. It's about patience with yourself, with others, because it's got the gentle energy. It helps release anything in this area here that might be toxic, any pent-up anger or any emotional blocks. It's the stone that says, I'm taking care of business. I'm taking care of business. This is about encouraging you with your details of your project that needs to be addressed. So this is good for me and Sandy right now. This is about accepting responsibility. This is a stone for healers and counselors to help nurture ourselves, because we give so much of ourselves to others. You know, we're empathetic and we pick up others' energy. So it helps us to remain emotionally neutral and objective while we're in our work. As far as healing, of course, it's clearing, calming. So if you're feeling nauseous or your stomach's upset from nerves or anything like that, this is a good stone, Ocean Jasper. Good to know from my friend Tracy next time you feel sick to your stomach. This helps with nausea and vomiting. Interesting. You can soak this in water and use it as an elixir. I'm getting prickles in my right hand right now. It's about the eclipse, something about the eclipse. So thyroid problems, skin disorders will help with this as well. Emotional healing, of course, it's, you know, unresolved emotional issues, to gently help you work through them. Helps you be honest with yourself and others if you're confronting any problems that you have. If you have any actions that you've had to take responsibility for, maybe you lost your cool, right? This is about patience and self-love and empathy. This is about promoting the yin and yang. I love this. I love these two together. This is perfect. You would think that they shouldn't be together, but they're balancing one another, which is bringing love and healing in a balanced way. I love that. Love. Coyote the trickster. Huh. Check him out. Look at the coyote. He's got, I was lightning before the thunder. I heard that yesterday. The trickster is always talking about looking at your mistakes and laughing at them. The coyote doesn't take things very seriously. Now, is there a trickster in your life? Ooh, I'm looking at this deceptive one. A deceptive one with dark eyes. Interesting. I'm seeing the trickster right now. Be careful of that. But the coyote wants you not to take things too seriously. This is about reaching for the stars, not be stressing out over the lightning bolts. When foolish things happen, when we make mistakes, when we fuck up, we ask ourselves, why did it happen? What was the lesson I was supposed to learn in this? Right? Did I lose my temper? Was I jealous? Did I say something I shouldn't have said? Right here, is this me? And now I'm hiding because of it. I feel embarrassed. I'm focusing on the negative. So Spirit says, turn around, recognize the other side. Use the medicine from the coyote to learn from the mistake. You have to laugh at our mistakes. We can't beat ourselves up. You can't hide out forever, right? We all blow it. This is about, and things happen so that we can learn. So let go of the thunderbolts, reach for the stars, right? Know that yes, lightning can strike us. It's all a part of the balance of life. It happens. Lightning strikes. But let's focus on lightning striking in a positive way. We have to be aware, be cautious. If there is somebody that's deceptive, pay attention. But I'm getting a passionate balance happening here. The balance. So maybe somebody has been deceptive. Maybe somebody did do something, right? Instead of reaching for the fire, reach for the stars. Let it go. Move forward. There will be a balancing as well, is what I'm getting. You're looking at an equal balancing here, right? So whatever has happened will be taken care of. You just hold on to your dreams. Keep it cool. Hold on to the love. That's what I'm getting. And I'm gonna, yeah, and how right was I? Middle path, embrace both sides. The middle path is the road to balance, more peaceful life. Okay, couldn't have gotten that more correct, right? Think about it. Fire, water, fuck up, reach for the stars, beating yourself up, angry, go to the middle, go to the middle. Look at you juggling look at you balancing on that ball because you're trying to figure out which way to go. Go forward. Go forward. Embrace both. Be cautious. Don't let somebody who has been deceptive and manipulative and nasty back in your life. Release it. You don't have to carry it. It's a big change. It's a positive change. Peace out, you. Here's my mistake. I fell for this one, right? I fell for this trickster. Or maybe you fell for this trickster. Whatever it was, you got bit in the ass, right? But now you're moving forward. It's okay because you know what the world means? The world means moving forward. It literally could mean world travel. It could be moving from one side of the country to the other. It could mean, it definitely talks about travel. But the world, and we're in the upright, right? We're in the upright. It's about completing something, full circle. It's about travel and completion. So full circle completion, you know, no more hanging man, no more trying to juggle, no more trying to find your balance on that issue. It's a journey. It's a journey. Whatever it is, your relationship with this trickster has become full circle. Your relationship with this one, it's come full circle. Completion, whatever your project is, you're feeling a sense of closure, basically. It could also represent a marriage, right? Or a new project being birthed. It's the world. It's the world in front of you. So to let go of that crap and hold on, reach for the stars, reach for your dreams. What was your dream? What were you passionate about? Go after it. Don't just peek out, go for it, right? So maybe one door has closed and another one's opened. This one's done. We're done with that. We're moving this way. We're going to take the middle. We're going to recognize our lessons and we're going to move forward and we're going to be excited about our dreams and we're going to follow our passions. Yeah, we are. That's what I get from all of this. Okay. At 54 minutes, we go to Dragonfly Dreams. Have dragonfly? No, we have dragonfly love. Hold on to your love. I love this one. Love this one. Okay. Can't remember if I told you time frame of the other one. It's okay. Oh my God! Yay! I got chills all over my body. All over my body, all over my body. Wait, can you see? Chills, 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 chills. Ah! Carry me home. Carry me home. Support. Time to be carried. Allow others to help. This is a time when somebody wants to carry you. You're tired. Look at this love, you guys. Yay! I love this. This is one of my absolute favorite. This is also from Idlewild. Look at the Muscovite mica in that, right? Oh, it's so beautiful. It's like a river pouring down. So you see this one, and she is, oh, look at that, 2 and 7, 9. Again, the number 9. Get to work, light worker. You have everything you need to move forward. Stop hesitating. Stop procrastinating. You know what you want. Lean into it. Look at that full moon. He rides to her on the full moon, I heard. And look at that. Purple, calming, peaceful energy. Look at the double amethyst spear here. Yeah, that's what you see here. You see a pair. Oh, look. Look at how he's giving her a piggyback. Oh, he's coming back to carry her. Remember I said when the great wave came, he came back and he picked me up and he carried me? Wow, there they are. I love this. This is beautiful. She trusts him. She loves him. And look at her. Look at him. He wants her to lean on him. He's lifting her leg up and he's saying, wrap your leg around me, baby. I love you. I want you to rest. You're tired. This is beautiful. What a beautiful feeling. This is bliss. This is bliss. Oh gosh. This is the Grail Knight and the Grail Fairy. I love this. Spirit says right now, you want this. She's not embarrassed. He doesn't feel burdened. They both want this. He's welcoming this, and so is she. So right now, Spirit says, we want you to allow yourself to be carried for a time. Whether this is a relationship or whether this is just Spirit helping you. Because right now we're needing to take care of ourselves. Maybe we've been pushing ourselves too far. Right? And you know what? A man can carry a woman and a woman can carry a man too, because love is love. He goes around in a circle, and whoever needs the other at that time, that's what unconditional love is all about. Right? Because there are times when we're tired and we want someone else to help us. I've always had a problem allowing people to help me, but no more. No more. I'm allowing myself to accept it. We have to surrender. You know, and sometimes when Spirit says to surrender, it doesn't mean anything bad. Yesterday it was about, just surrender. I was feeling sad yesterday. Remember? I was feeling sad. And Spirit said, just surrender it. Go with the flow. Remember we kept getting go with the flow. Doesn't mean it's going to crash you into the rocks. This surrender is beautiful. And this is happening right now for us because this one is exhausted. I am. This is a romantic love. However, the first thing that I saw was love when I watched this. So there's support right now. Whoever wants to help you, allow them to support you. Allow them. You know what's interesting about this? Is when somebody comes to you in love this way and they want to give you their energy, allow that. There's a difference between asking for someone's energy and saying, I want to give you my energy, because I share my energy with my twin. I give it. I want him to have it. And just like the mother's milk, when I give my energy in that way to my twin, because it's a circular, it's a reciprocal, I am not drained by that. It's like mothers when they nurse their babies. Even if the mother gets sick, the twin won't get sick, or the baby won't get sick, because there's antibodies between us. So this is about true love, about giving and receiving. See, it's a reciprocal, and it's time for you to receive at this time, Spirit is saying. It's time for you to be carried. It's time for you to be supported. So expect somebody to come forward and say, you know what, I want to do this for you. Whatever you're going through, it's my issue too. I want to help. These fairies love each other intensely, and they feel at peace. Look at the colors. They're so soft and gentle and peaceful and beautiful. Gosh. Supportive, loving embrace. I said, I want to be held. They love to be held. The Septarian nodule, this dragon stone, it loved to be held. It wants to nurture. That's a beautiful, God, you guys, I freaking love this card. I can't even stand it. This is about submitting to somebody else, but not in a way that somebody has got domination or control over you. You choose to submit. This is bliss. This is like, yes, I want this. I don't feel ashamed. I don't feel weak. I don't feel less than. And he's like, I don't feel burdened. I don't feel resentment. I want this. I want this. I want you to come to me. I want you to surrender to me, and I want to surrender to you. Oh, God, I love this feeling. This is amazing. I got prickles, 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 like I got prickles, like I got prickles. Wow. Look how beautiful the color combination is we're looking at here. Dang. I just can't get over this. The two of them piggybacking. Look at that. And then the pink of this pink lotus and the beautiful Swan, who at one time probably felt they were an ugly duckling. They talk about grace, self-beauty, see, self-love. My face is even prickling now. Everything is prickling. My back, everything. This is about accepting what the future is presenting with grace. Yes, I accept. Oh, this is about transformation, beautiful transformation. This is about honoring your own intuitive abilities. Look at her moving slowly, gracefully across her emotional waters. The lily that's come through the mud, this healing, this love to get to this place, standing in truth and purity. This is about loving yourself just as you are, being in the present moment. Like the lotus flower, allow yourself to unfold into this beautiful bliss. Oh my gosh, and when you allow this, then you see the beauty in another. This is so gorgeous, this whole freaking reading. I love it. Diversity. The world would be a boring place if we were all the same. Celebrate your uniqueness. You are special and much loved. Yeah, like the snowy egret said, the unique ones. Didn't I say unique? Not weird. I say amazing, eclectic, gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful, freaking awesome. All of the colors are coordinated too. I freaking love this. This is beautiful. This was a shorter message, but I can't. The number 9, let's do 27. 2 means you're on the right path. 7 is it's going to exceed your expectations. So 27 together, congratulations. Your optimism is attracting wonderful situations and relationships into your life. Stay positive because this attitude is working in your favor. Hell yeah, that's coming to you, baby. Woo! Love. At 1 hour and 2 minutes in, we go to the rose quartz crystal ball. I see beautiful things in my future. How about you? I see beautiful things. Courtesy. I'm liking this. See? This is nice. I wanted love and happiness and positive energy. And look at her looking in her beautiful silver wolf. This is about being thoughtful and kind and having good manners. I love this. This is positive energy. Everything is positive energy. Look at all her yummies. Ooh, look at all the yummies all around her. I'm looking at garlic rosemary baguettes. I love garlic rosemary baguettes. And fresh grapes, but I like red grapes. Green grapes are good too. But yummers, a chocolate eclair and strawberries and whipped cream and oh, yum. And look at him coming in from the forest. Come on, baby, I've got treats for you. Ooh, I like that. I like that. This is beautiful. Look at the light shining down. This is beautiful. Manners. So we got to think about how we treat other people, right? We have to think about others' comforts. What's going to make them feel good? What can you do today to speak the truth, but do it in a way that's loving and gentle and kind? What can you do at this moment? If there's something going on that's of a difficulty in your life right now, how can you throw water on that situation? Not fire. Remember we got that? Be careful about our tongue because there may be, wildfires burning out of control. Remember I said there was a father who intentionally set that fire and it was obvious. But I kept seeing the hummingbird and I kept saying, my intention, I want peace to come to the situation. I don't want anger. I don't want fighting. I want peace. I want love. I want healing in a family relationship. That's what I see when I look into this crystal ball. I see love and healing. That's what I want. It's my intention. That's my optimistic contribution to the situation. So for you, how can you in a discussion right now, appease another. And I don't mean kiss someone's ass. I don't mean kowtow to them. We definitely have to stand our ground. But how can we be diplomatic and thoughtful and navigate through our life? Because there's a situation that's probably already flared up. So we have to figure out a way that we can navigate our way through it by being truthful but kind. Right? Because clearly there's fires burning through this valley. We want to be truthful. We want to be kind. We want to be generous. We want to be good. We want to have manners. We want to be honorable and bring harmony to people when they're in the most difficult of situations. Like I was putting out, asking for people to pray for the animals, and that they be guided to safety, and that people have a heart, and they put out buckets of water and even food if they could. Bring your animals in at night, they're encouraging, so that the wild animals can go through and they can get what they need because they've been displaced from their homes. Can you help somebody else that's been displaced from their home? I can. You don't want to be fake. You don't want to be using treats and to lure somebody to your own gain. This is about honesty. This is not about people giving insincerity to mask a hostile situation. That's not cool. We don't want to see that. Because right now, we can see harmony. We can see people coming together in difficult times. What's going on in Greece? It's on fire. God. People come together at horrible times. But there are times that there's hypocrisy. There is. So right now, Spirit says, use your sense. Use your kind words. Use your ability to open doors in a problematic way and turn it around. The problems will dissolve if we come at it in a positive way. If we come at it in a gentle, loving, peaceful. I want peace. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to fight with you. I just want to love. All the love that we've been getting, just think about that love. Because anything we send out, we already know it's going to come back. Gosh, I got prickles all the way down my legs. And if you are not handling yourself appropriately, you have to be careful, because your thoughtless actions are going to stop the flow of the energy that you want to bring forward. So look into your crystal ball and ask yourself, what do I see in the future, my future? How can I affect my future? I don't want to waste my time or others. I don't want to bring negative energy towards me. I don't want to be a vampire that sucks people's energy. I want to give positive. I want to make friends out of and allies out of ones that might have one time opposed me. Spirit told me, you've made an ally from an enemy. I wish I knew who it was. But that happens because people have possibly misjudged or made a mistake, and they've realized, wow, you're not who I thought you were, right? They're looking at you and they speak the truth. They come from their heart. They see the beauty of within of someone, not the outside. They're not looking at the outside. They're looking within someone. So right now, use your manners everywhere you're going. Be courteous. Be truthful. Be kind to this silver wolf. He looks like he's been displaced and he's been out in the forest alone for a while. Bring him in and give him a treat. You come to me, my silver wolf. I got treats for you. Crow, the sacred law. Remember, all I have is this one egg, and I'm looking at her fingernail. It looks like an egg. Get the world right at your fingertips. So Spirit is saying the crow comes from the void. The crow comes out of the darkness. The crow can be a negative, or the crow can be a positive omen, depending. So Spirit wants you to see, this is the gateway. The crow is coming through this ribbon of life that the crow flies. They're basically telling us the story that our dreams are real, and this reality is the illusion. This is about seeing past the black and the white, the dark and the light, the good and the bad, the right and the wrong, all coming from a place of love. This is about boundaries. This is about boundaries being crossed, but in a positive way, like not seeing a boundary. There's no boundary between the dark and the light. We all have it. Do you see the yin and the yang here? The dark and the light in harmony in this world? We all have to see that. Spirit loves us all. He created all of us. There is no one that's better than the other. No one that is higher than another. No one that is inherently evil and inherently perfect. We all have the dark and light within us. So it's asking us to see that within us all. This whole reading is about love and the acceptance of others. This crow is coming out of his emotional waters, healing waters. And the ribbon of love is going right through his dark wing. And he's reaching for the light. This is the phoenix rising. This is the phoenix rising. I love it. He's now got the world in his hands. Again, you see the world. So what does the world say again? A part of your life has ended and a new part is beginning. Could be traveling again. Traveling to your love. Wanting to touch each other again. Wanting to speak again. Of love and healing and acceptance. I love this, you guys. I freaking love this. Yay! Okay, you guys. Come on. Come on. There's got to be at least 75 cards in this deck. I gotta look and see if it tells me how many cards are in this deck. Okay, there's 55 cards in this deck. And we keep getting the same cards because Spirit wants us to trust that. Positive outcome. The sun is about to burst through the clouds and you will soon see things in a different light. Something that you previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. Okay, there is nothing but positive energy this whole entire reading. After that, eclipse energy. You know, the eclipse, things were going to change, right? I knew something was going to change, but it doesn't have to be that it's going to be bad. The falling tower is removing things that were no longer necessary, bringing in nothing but awesome stuff. This is great. And at 1 hour and 11 minutes, we're done. Make a wish. Make a wish. I want to hear from you. I want to see you. I want my arms wrapped around you. I want to see you now. That's what I want. Bring me my true soulmate home, my permanent one. I want you home. Bring it to me. Speak to me. Speak to me as yourself. That's my request. You are loved unconditionally. I want those animals to be guided safely home, out of that fire, where they know they can go to safety, where they can trust the guiding light. Whatever you guys wished, I hope your dreams come true. I hope your dreams come true because I count on mine. I've seen things ahead of time in that dragon's eye. In that dragon's eye. I looked in that crystal ball and I see love and I hold on to my dreams. I see love and healing. I do, and I wrap it all around, and I call it all in. And the number 111, you guys, as we wrap up, the number 111 is telling you, this is an urgent message. Pay attention to what you're thinking and the words and the thoughts that you are thinking right now because you are manifesting instantly. So keep your mind focused upon your desires and give any fearful thoughts to heaven so that they can transmute it to pure white light. And keep it focused. I am focused on that happening. Yay! Love you guys.